Hi Virgos, this is going to be your February reading. Welcome. Before I start and go into the tarot portion of the reading, I'm just going to tell you a bit of the Mercury retrograde. And I want to focus on it for this particular month because it's a really important one. And it's going to last from February 16th through March 9th. And if you include the shadow period, which starts February 2nd, so it's pretty much all throughout February and well into March. And it's in the sign of Pisces. And Pisces is a sign of dreaminess and like emotions and feelings and intensity, but also creativity. So yeah, this is going to be a really emotional time for everybody. But also for Virgo rising, this is happening in the 7th house. The 7th house is the house of relationships, of partnerships, of other people, and how you relate to other people, especially when in a one-on-one contact, kind of like contracts, business contracts too. So having the retrograde in Pisces in your 7th house is really about how you connect with others, and it's those emotions, like the interpersonal connections, would really be front and center in the month of February for you. Also, their moon squares Mercury for a very short time during the retrograde, and that brings with it a lot of tension and a lot of conflict between how you feel and how you think, what you want, what you desire, versus what is right and what is logical. So and having this all happening in the 7th house, it's really intense. It's going to be, I feel for you Virgos, more than anybody else, you're going to really feel that interpersonal conflicts and tension happening. And if you're dating, this could be maybe like somebody from your past shows up, like a past lover, a past an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend, or you're going to be reaching out to somebody from your past thinking maybe you want to rehash, or maybe you want to talk over, maybe you just want closure and stuff like that. But if you do, and if that happens to you too, don't overreact, don't get moody, just be an adult about it, be responsible, and be mature. Whatever happens, don't really wear rose-colored glasses. Pay attention to the signs of, before you really commit to anything, before you make any decisions. Because during retrogrades, it's more time to really plan out and really make sure that you have everything in place before you really move forward, and before you finally say with a definite yes, no, go ahead, let's do this or let's not. Okay, so Virgos, let me get into your tarot portion of the reading. Okay, I'll put this down so you can see the cards as well. Okay, so in the first part of the month, Virgos, we have Ace of Swords. So you coming in feeling a little bit maybe defeated in some way. Yes, very much so. You really feel like, shit, like what I want is not working out. Maybe I'm like, I have to reassess my wants and desires and needs. And I have to say, Page of Swords almost has been coming up for everybody. So this is definitely miscommunication, misunderstandings, missed opportunities, in the sense of like, oh, maybe you missed an email, maybe the email went into spam, or you just kind of like playing phone tag, stuff like that, right? But it's also being a little bit nosy when you shouldn't be. Oh, wow, look how beautiful this is. So we start with the Ace of Swords in reverse, but then we end with the Ace of Pentacles upright. I love this. I really, really love this. Okay. So from a first glance, what I can tell you is that with all of these cards, it's more about you reassessing your wants and needs. And no wonder, because it's the 7th house for you Virgo risings. So it's about you in terms of others, and others in terms of you. Like, do your needs and wants align with other people? And I feel like in the beginning of the month, you start with the Ace of Swords with the Magician. Both of these cards are victory cards, manifesting cards, very successful, very driven, very clear on what they want to achieve. Now, when they're reversed, it's almost like because you're not clear what you want, Virgo, you're not getting it. And no wonder you guys got the 7 of Cups here too. It's so many options and you're so confused. You're really confused in beginning of the month, Virgos. It's like, well, but this feels good, but this does too. Like, how do I go about this? But I want this, but I also want this. And I'll tell you this, the sooner you decide what you want, what you really, really want, this is turning upright, and this, look at this is very speedy communication. Things will just start happening like with ferocious speed, like more than you ever thought it could be. But the problem is, and the issue here, is that you really have to get clear what you want, where you're going. How do you want this relationship to go? How do you want your work with others to be? How do you want to show up in your work environment and in your partnerships, be it friends, be it coworkers, be it business, be it with your family, or with your lovers as well? The sooner you do that, the sooner this page would be upright and you'll get that communication that you want. For some of you, you are waiting to hear from somebody. It's almost like it's at the early stages of dating where it's like, oh, where's this going? Are we going to be an item? Are we not going to be an item? Are we moving together? Does he want me? Does she want me? Does she not? So it's gonna be a little bit of a rocky road first part of the month, I won't lie, but it's all because of, like, I think everybody's going through this a little bit like reassessment period. Now it happens for everybody in different places, this retrograde, but overall it really brings up like how they feel versus how they think, that struggle, right? Like what feels right, because maybe in the moment everything feels right, but when you really look at it, it's like maybe it wasn't really the best choice. So for you really looking at all of these cards, it's really get clear what you want, and really don't rush into communication. Don't rush into making a decision, because it's very likely that you might make a choice that might not be in your best interest, and then kind of let things unfold a little bit. Be patient, because what's for you is put aside and it is there for you and will not escape you, right? And I'm saying that because you have the Ace of Pentacles finishing the month. In the Ace of Pentacles, it's a gift. It's like that divine intervention of like, oh, here you go. This is a wonderful opportunity for you. But you're only going to be able to see it if you get clear. And I repeat this, if you get clear as on what is that you want. If you're wishy-washy about your wants and needs, that's what you're going to keep getting. Wishy-washy people, wishy-washy relationships. You're not going to ever know where you stand with any of them. So, but if you clear what you want, you're going to be able to like sift through all of those options and all of those potential partners and really choose one that sticks with you and is willing to offer you a really stable new beginning, an opportunity that's really worth seeking. And again, this could be in work, and for some of you this could be job related as well, because the 7 houses also has house of business contracts, business partnerships. So for you, it's like if you really get clear how you want your business to look like and where you want to be with it, then, and you kind of put it out there without really making any strong moves just yet, the right opportunity will show up for you. But you'll be able to see it only if you get clear. So can't stress that enough, Virgos. Get clear on what you want, get clear on your boundaries, get clear on your desires, and don't take anything less than, because you have something great is coming for you. I mean, even unexpected, very unexpected. And let me pull an oracle card for you and see what the message is from the oracle. Let's see. Okay. We got a message in a bottle. Yeah, well, with this guy rushing in to save the day. So really don't rush. things are happening, things are coming, and you will hear what you need to hear. And there is definitely an important message that is coming to you. But again, you have to get clear what you want, and then when it comes, you'll be able to like hear it, recognize it, and really take advantage of that, the message that you hear, and that opportunity that comes your way. And also pay attention to every single like email words, like synchronicities when it comes to words. So let's say if you say something and then your partner like repeats that back to you without even being prompted, pay attention to that. That's a sign right there. Pay attention to the words. Pay attention to your emails. And also with the Page of Swords here too, sometimes he's very immature and he acts on impulse. And also he's just like sometimes says words just to hurt people because he knows he can. So really be mindful of your choices of words this month too, because some may trigger somebody, especially when Moon is square Mercury. Oof, yeah, it's gonna really trigger some people. So Virgos, yeah, really get clear on what you want and be careful with your choice of words this month and the communication that you have, because there will be a little bit of a misunderstanding and miscommunication. So just be okay with that, expect it, and if it happens, I mean, it's okay. You're ready for it. Nothing big, nothing major. Don't make a big deal out of it. It's just like, it's something, one of those things. It's a glitch. We can fix it, right? But then know that at the end of the month, there's something great for you waiting. It's just a matter of you doing the work, So I'll leave you with that, Virgos, and I will see you in March. Bye.